Hello, this is Dawn from Daretobecreative and happy Monday. I am here with Mondays in the month of August ATC collab being hosted by none other than Poetspice. So we are here this month for all 5 Mondays in August to do at least 2 ATC cards or ATC coins. ATC cards are artist trading cards. They're the same size as the standard baseball card, deck of cards, pocket letter, and you can decorate them in any style, any theme, so no particular genre or theme, just do you, as long as it's 2. The coins are just a circular version, 2.5 inch circle, and these are 2.5 by 3.5 rectangles. So I am in to jump in to show you what I made today and what I use. So I use some Dollar Tree items. I use this Dollar Tree, whatever you want to call them. This one and one from off of here and one from off of here. I used the action word that's in here on the stencil. I used this embossing folder called Fabric Swatches number 4 by Cricut. Sorry about this lighting. I used this stamp by Crafter's Companion. I used a script one here. And on this one I used 3 of these. I used the vintage tag, the scissors, and the thimble. And my whole thing for this is vintage. I used one of these thought tokens by Tellhimthanku. I use these paints, palm leaf, nutmeg, and pure gold. I bread in this, another silver bread, these markers, and this pen. So I think that's everything. I was having a hard time and some glossy accents, and this little teeny what do you call it, sucker tomato sauce. So what I did was, and I used some Dollar Tree stickers, which I already took a loose and used, so you'll see them in the items, and some aluminum foil and some doilies. So I will show you what I made, and they're still drying because I put some glossy accents on them, and I will have them up on my my Instagram, Daretobecreative 1, so you can see closer pictures, just in case, because my lighting in this room is nighttime. It's like late Sunday night, so they may not come out that well. Like this one is kind of dark, you can't even see that well. But this was the 5-pack of those puffy metallic stickers that they had: the sewing machine, the camera, the light bulb, the film projector, and the telephone. So I just took those, and as soon as I saw those, I ordered them, and I knew right then. I said, oh, that is going to be for ATCs, and that's exactly what I knew I was going to do with them. So this is the first one. They all have a doily, gold or silver. They all have thread, the metallic. I didn't even pour that out, just put it back. They all have either brown, gold, or silver, metallic thread. On this one, I had those snaps. I had the thimble and the silver scissors. I also embossed that piece of paper here, and it's 3 layers of 110-pound cardstock. I embossed it, and I painted it with the gold, green, and brown. Started with the brown over top of the raised embossed paper. And this vintage right now is drying. I have glossy accents on it. I have some brads right there in it, and some gold thread or silver thread under there. Silver, I think it is. But anyway, so you can kind of see that. I think they turned out so super cute. And again, the lighting is terrible in here this time of night. So my second one that I ended up making was the light bulb. I took some foil, balled it up, and I painted it with the same 3 color paints just to give it an age-worn look. And then I put that metallic piece right here. I did not glue this down. It's just held by the brad, so it does swivel. That is a little piece I cut off from those little they're almost inches, metallic pieces from the Dollar Tree, and the thread under that. And that's how that one turned out. And that metallic piece says "Let the light the way." 634. And then next I made this vintage, and I forgot to show you, I used some Tim Holtz paper in the back. Shoot, what's the name of it? I forgot. One ideology ones, and I stencil over here that says action. And again, doily and thread, and I just put another thread right here, and glossy accents that down as well. And again, I just hate the way they look up here. And then the next one was this telephone that I made. And this one, let's see, I used a little speech bubble and I stacked them 3 high, just so it has some dimension, and of course I've inked everything, and then I went around everything with my big pen. And that's the phone. And again, like, you really can't, it's just terrible lighting, really. And then the last one is this camera. And that one has that piece from the Dollar Tree, has one of those snaps, and some thread up here as well. Has all 3 color threads. No, this one, this has different color thread up here, and again, it has the vintage. Up there in the vintage has the glossy accents. So they all are drying at the moment, but you can see them. And again, sorry that the lighting looks like it's not as good up here, but I think they are so cute. And again, so this theme is really, it says vintage, but it should have probably would have been technology, because these are, when you think about them, all of these have revolutionized mankind. And when I first saw it, that's the first thing I thought was, without any of these things up here, we would be such a different world, with the advent of electricity, making a light bulb so we can see and work longer, sewing so we can mass produce clothes, film so we can tell stories across the whole entire world and change people's minds, because when you entertain, you enter and detain, camera to record memories and events and historical things, and a telephone making the world smaller where you can communicate with everybody. So these are just, when you really think about it, really influential to the world. So I did that, and I made those. So anyway, that is what I did. Check out my Daretobecreative 1 Instagram account so you can see some better pictures of these and how they turned out. And again, I don't want to keep moving on too much because they're drying, but you will be able to see them a lot better than in this light. But I absolutely love them. I think they are really, really pretty. And I love making ATCs because they're just my art. And I sort of look at them, they're my little works of art. So anyway, check out the wonderful collaborators in the link below. I guarantee you will be inspired to, use the scraps on your table. You can use any style. Last week I did one was completely plain, clean and simple. The week before that I did mixed media. So you can do, the week before that I did napkins. You can do all kinds of things on these ATCs. And the other thing the ATCs were used for was to make your samples of a larger scale art project that you were going to use. So artists did that as well. So it's a neat way to work out something that you want to do, and do it on a small scale like this, so you can see your proportions. So anyway, thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing. Check out those wonderful ladies below, and I dare you to be creative. Take care, and God bless.